Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your quick and to the point reading for May 23rd through the 31st. Just FYI, I'm going to link the link below, but in my Etsy store, I just added these little babies. They are smudge sprays. They have white sage, palo santo, moon charged quartz, nag champa, and some other ingredients in there that really cleanse your aura. They cleanse your space. You can use them on your body and in any type of place. They're especially good for places where you can't burn herbs. You can't have smoke indoors, so apartments, hotels, etc., office buildings. So if you are interested in those, they are $15. They're on my Etsy store. I'm going to link them below. Also, I'm offering $15 readings this week. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Sagittarius. As I was shuffling your energy oracle cards, 3 fell out. The 3rd chakra, which is your solar plexus chakra, caring connections and anxiety. So, 3rd chakra is a 37. It breaks down to a 10. To me, that's completing a cycle, starting a new one. Caring connections is a 14. It breaks down to a 5, which means an uproar, a change. And then anxiety is an 18, which breaks down to a 9. Clearly, it means coming to the end of a cycle. But I do see this being a anxious time for you. I see it pertaining to a connection that possibly had some type of big uproar in it. There is a need to balance the ego. There is a need to gain self-confidence back. I keep hearing the word ego. And there is a need to look within your heart chakra and focus more on your higher self than your ego, if that makes sense. But without further ado, let's go into your tarot to see what is going on. Okay, driving the energy this week is the Tower. So that is some sort of uproar, like I said. We've got the 10 of Swords reversed, crossed by the World reversed, which means there's a cycle that really needs to come to an end, but there is a need for healing, whatever this cycle was, this previous cycle, to begin anew. And with the anxiety card here and the 3rd chakra stating that there is ego involved in this, there is a hard time letting this go. But where you're at, you are not happy right now, guys. You are not happy at all. Also, 3 cards down, we already have, and I talked about cycles, right? We've got the World and 2 tens, so that is clearly saying you are at the end of a cycle. You need to let this go. In your recent past, we've got a 9. But it's almost coming, it's realizing you don't want to fight for something anymore. So in your recent past, you realized that you didn't really want to fight this battle anymore. You kind of want to let this go. What you're wanting is something new. You're wanting a new experience, and the universe is ready to offer that to you, but there is a need to release this old cycle here. But you're going to be stuck, at least for a little while, in this situation because there is no movement forward. Goodness. Okay. So we've got 2 anxiety cards here. We've got anxiety, of course, breaks down to a 9, and then we've got the 9 of Swords in your outcome, which is 9. Another 9. We've got 10s. So clearly you are coming to the end of a big cycle. In your upcoming future, though, we've got the Chariot reversed, which means, to me, it could mean you're pulling your emotions back and kind of stepping out and just taking a moment of solitude. But also it means just pulling back in general, not really fighting for this anymore, and kind of going within and trying to figure out what is going on, trying to balance the situation out. But you're seeking some sort of clarity right now, whether that is spiritual clarity on why the situation happened or clarity in this relationship. Whatever, please take this how it resonates. It could be any type of relationship, guys. I'm not just talking about lovers. This could be siblings. This could be parents. This could be coworkers, etc. Please take it how it resonates. But what I'm seeing is the outside energy that is affecting this, which could be your other party in this situation. There was deceptive behavior here, and you were trying to get to the bottom of it because you're not seeing things clearly. You're wanting to drop this heavy load, but what I'm seeing is that it's still bothering you at the end of the day. So let's go into clarification, because clearly there is more to this story. Why is the Chariot here? Okay, so you're not moving forward because there's a need to go within. There's a need to figure out really what's going on in your mind, in your heart, in your battle. So internally, figure out your ego in the situation. I want one more card for that though. So there's a need to take a pause. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. You're just kind of staying where you're at, kind of pulling the reins back so you can focus on you for a second and really figure out what's going on here, what's going on here, and what's going on here. Because there's a lot going on. There's an imbalance here. And your third chakra, when it's imbalanced, is going to make you feel a little, either a heightened ego, but it stems from pain, guys. So there's a heightened ego. There's a sense of insecurity, also a lack of self-confidence, if you will. What is this Ace of Swords doing here? Wow. So you're... Seven of Swords again. So you're trying to gain clarity about whatever happened with this other person, but you're not gaining it. They're keeping it very close to their chest, and you're not allowed to see what this is. At least not this week. You're not going to find out. Yeah, so there's a need to release old fears and limiting beliefs. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a battle to try to get that out. And you kind of want this person to come back in and restart. But what I'm seeing here is that you're not going to let bygones be bygones. And I don't think you should. Whatever this person did, I don't like the Seven of Swords energy, especially when it comes out twice. There's not a victory with this person anymore. At least not in this energy, okay? There's no victory here. And again, it's just constant anxiety. It's constant anxiety. Nine of Swords, anxiety. Like this whole reading is putting me on edge. What was this Tower? What was this Tower? You could have been dealing with an earth sign, but it was definitely dealing with someone who was very unstable, and they did something that really shocked you, really hurt you. Yeah, they might have manipulated you. They might have had another party in the situation. If you don't know about that, I'm not saying that that is the case. I'm saying if you do know about that, then clearly that was manipulative and it hurt you. Please don't take it if it, goodness gracious, the Tower again, right? So whatever this was huge. What is the advice? Absolutely. Go within, stop. Just pull the reins back. It already says you're going to do so. This is confirmation that you should do so. Pull the reins, go within, focus on you for a second, and come out of this before you end up in this devil energy and in this Nine of Swords energy. All right, Sag, that has been your quick and to the point reading for May 23rd through the 31st. So like I said, I'm offering personal readings, and you guys definitely look like you need one. So I'm offering them for $15 this week. Honestly, if you mention that you're a Sagittarius, I will do it for 10 because you guys look like you need the help. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Good luck.